Welcome into Bruins Now. I'm Rachel Holt. We're a quarter of the way through the NHL season, and at this point, it would be easier to tell you who is healthy on the Bees rather than who is injured. The Bruins got the injury bug early on, and they got it bad. The bug targeted the blue line. 5 defensemen suffering various injuries, including Zdeno Chara, who will be out at least a month with an MCL injury. The team's best defensive forward, Patrice Bergeron, also sidelined after taking a hard hit in Friday's game. Bruce Cassidy addressed his wounded lineup on Tuesday.
Charlie and Vakanainen are going to come and practice Tuesday, Wednesday morning skate. They won't play Wednesday, depends how they get through a team practice, the physical part of it, but not Wednesday, and even the weekend will be questionable at best, I would think.
Or anything with him?
No, he's gone back to get checked out as well. I don't think he'd come back either on Wednesday. Once they went home, probably figured they'll probably not return.
So with injuries an issue, to Providence we go. Some new faces finding their way into the lineup. Debut squared Jakob Zaboral and Connor Clifton, both playing in their first NHL game on Friday night. It wasn't the only first. Clifton dropping the gloves for the first time. Yeah, Bruins fans, they're gonna like him. The next night, another memorable moment for another young guy, 22-year-old Jacob Forsbacka-Karlsson, who was recalled from Providence last week, scoring his first NHL goal.
Obviously, you're very happy to get the first goal, so I think that's probably the biggest feeling you're feeling. Well, I think it's nice to get the first one, just so you don't start thinking about it when the games go on, you don't get one, so I think it's nice to get that out of the way.
Okay, so all things considered, you have to be happy with the Bees' last 2 games. With the help of young talent, they battled in the middle games of their 4-game road trip. The Bruins coming away with a point in Dallas on Friday, losing in overtime 1-0. Tuukka Rask turning away 36 shots in his first game back since his leave of absence to attend to a personal matter a week ago. Former Bruins goalie Anton Khudobin now with the Stars. He had the night off, but the Bruins captured this pic of him chatting it up with pasta. As they note, probably a couple swear words. Of course, both guys have told the media they say a couple swear words to get them ready for the big games. A+ tweet, keep up the good work. And on Saturday, Forsbacka-Karlsson, as we mentioned, and Jake DeBrusk, both finding the back of the net. DeBrusk has 3 goals on the road trip so far.
Happy for JFK, congratulations for him, and then obviously after that, to get another one right after was calming. I think the way that obviously we were able to hold on to the lead there is huge, especially so many young guys in the back end, and like you said, the injuries that we're missing, not only guys that play big minutes and take lots of burden on the team, but they're big leaders, and we just tried to collectively get a win tonight, and it was nice to be able to contribute, nice to get the win.
Meanwhile, Yaroslav Halak stopping 32 shots on net. All right, so up next, the guys get a couple days off, the rest certainly coming at a good time. In their next game, it's an original 6 matchup as they face the Red Wings on Wednesday. They come back home on Friday to take on Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pens are 7-8-4 and looking like a shell of their former selves. From there, the matchups get a little more difficult. It's quickly back on the road for the Black and Gold, playing in Montreal the very next night and in Toronto on Monday. They close out the month with a game against the Islanders on Thursday the 29th at TD Garden. So we've talked about the young guys on this team, but one older gentleman is causing us to stop and appreciate his contributions to the league spanning over the last 2 decades. 41-year-old Zdeno Chara. Casey McDonald shares what the Bruins captain had to say in his latest awesome Instagram post in this week's Rams Social Drive.
Time now for your Rams Social Drive. The rookie advanced affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers, the Colorado Sky Sox, they've rebranded. They'll now be known as the Rocky Mountain Vibes. Their mascot kind of looks like Guy Fieri dressed as a s'more, which is pretty cool. November 19th, 1997. Did you know 21 years ago on this day, a guy by the name of Zdeno Chara made his NHL debut? Chara posting this picture with that day and the caption, reading in part, "The best thing is I still love it and appreciate it even more now than I did then. And I still continue to learn about this game and even more about myself." Love that. That's your Ram Social Drive.
Social Drive is presented by Ram. Come in now to the Ram Summer Clearance event and get a great deal today.
Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons.
It's got comfort you wouldn't believe,
not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days.
That does it for this episode of Bruins Now. Thanks for checking it out. Before we go, here's Fist Bump Kid meeting with some Bruins and getting some fan mail delivered, courtesy of Patrice Bergeron himself. Goodbye. Go Bees.
What's up, Leah? Hey, there he is.
What's going on, my man? I was looking through the mail, and there was a fan mail that came for you. Okay, let's see. My name is Billy. I saw your show on TV. I like hockey too. Here's some money for your charity. Of course, well, it's not me, it's Billy.